friends, how you doing? It's Charles here. And if you can't tell from my display back there or myriad of videos I've done on this channel, I'm a big fan of the Spawn universe and more specifically a huge fan of Gunslinger Spawn. And if you are a fan of Gunslinger Spawn, this is a must-have. It is called Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger, and it just came out last month. The number 2 comes out this month, January, and this first issue is 37 pages that just fly by. It has a unique look and feel as compared to the other Spawn titles, though we do see the same violence and graphic writing that you see throughout the Spawn universe, though it is strictly a Western. That's the best way I could describe it. As opposed to Spawn's more modern look and sleekness, this is very rustic, and not only the scenery, but the art style as well. I don't want to give you a blow-by-blow analysis of the comic because I feel like this is something that you should experience yourself. The writing team really killed it. We have Palmiotti, Reynolds, and who is this? NCT. Let's see, Palmiotti, Jimmy Palmiotti. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. I'm a big fan of his. I really especially enjoyed his writing on the Painkiller Jane comic book series. So, yeah, if you're a big fan of Palmieri, this is definitely right up his alley. I should have picked up on that before I even started reading it. But what it does go into is it goes into the man that would become Gunslinger Spawn and inhabit the body of Javier in the modern times. This is obviously pre him getting sucked into the future by Al Simmons. And you get to know the man before he becomes Gunslinger Spawn. And he's a man with a very firm moral compass and sense of justice, who is a highly skilled gunfighter who stands up for downtrodden and who is trying to avenge the death of his sister. One thing that surprised me is his sister's death seems to be a driving force throughout the Gunslinger Spawn series, but they don't start there. This is after. It's mentioned but not elaborated on. This is all about how he became Gunslinger Spawn, the violent incident that led him to receive his Spawn powers, and the mysterious entity that made it happen. It is, like I said, 37 pages that fly by. It gives you a great introduction to the character that we would get to know throughout the almost 40 issues. It's hard to believe, nearly 40 issues of Gunslinger Spawn. You get the action, you get the brutality, and you get to discover Gunslinger Spawn essentially as he finds himself. So I highly suggest it. Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger from Image Comics, part of the wider Spawn universe. Get it while you can. Like I said, number 2 is coming out this month. And if you don't have a local comic book store, I suggest going to coffeeandthecomic.com. They ship nationwide. They have great service and prices. So I'll see you guys next time. Until then, keep reading them books. I am out.